Hello and welcome to this week's episode. We're going to take a look at the different facts about lavender.
Lavender is an aromatic member of the mint family, native to the Mediterranean region, northern and eastern Africa and parts of India. It bears fragrant purple, white or blue flowers nearly all summer long and into autumn. The plant is a low-growing shrub and multiple stems and spikes of flowers.
I didn't know that it was a member of the mint family, and I've never seen a white lavender plant before either.
Me neither.
Mm.
Me neither. I would have assumed that if it was white, it'd be something else and not lavender, to be honest.
Like snowdrops or something
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
And maybe I have seen blue lavender, but I've probably been like, oh, look, it's bluebells in the distance.
Yeah. I just thought the exact same.
History and folklore. Some of the earliest recorded uses of lavender were by the Roman soldiers who used the wild-growing plant to perfume their bathwater and wash their clothes. Because of the association with clothes washing, medieval English washerwomen were referred to as lavenders. The poorest of these women were reputedly also prostitutes, and so the word came to have a double meaning. In Spain and Portugal, lavender was traditionally strewn on the floor of churches or thrown into bonfires to avert evil spirits of St. John's Day. In Tuscany, pinning a sprig of lavender to your shirt is a traditional ward against the evil eye.
Propagation. Most lavenders prefer a warm, sunny spot with well-drained soil. Lavender is a plant that doesn't like its feet wet, so well-drained soil is of the utmost importance. It will tolerate some drought and heat quite well. However, most lavenders will grow well throughout the southwestern United States, but more northerly regions may have trouble. Plant your lavender where it will get full sun, but be sheltered from harsh winds and not be in a drain path. Space the plants well apart to allow air circulation. It should be fed some compost the first year to get it started. After that, ignore it except for providing some protection from cold and wet. A thick layer of mulch after the first frost will protect the roots in areas where repeated thawing and freezing may stress the plant. I also didn't know that.
You didn't know that either?
No.
I need some lavender because it likes to be ignored. I just need to have my garden full of lavender because I don't have to do anything with it, right? Like, just leave it alone.
And plus, it smells nice.
Oh, yeah.
So.
For the best fragrance and essential oil production, the soil should be nutrient poor and alkaline, which is weird, right? Because, like, when does anyone ever say, yeah, to grow this plant and have the best production, you have to have nutrient poor soil? Like, what the hell?
Well, when we were actually doing the practice of this, you automatically said nutrient rich because that's a done thing, right? You don't put growing plants into nutrient poor soil, or I wouldn't have thought so. This is a learning day today.
It is very much a learning day. Lavender is a good companion for fruit trees, rue, and any plant that might be troubled by whitefly or that would benefit from bees and other pollinating insects. Lavender attracts. Lavender grows reasonably well in pots and can be brought indoors in cold or wet weather. It doesn't need a big pot, just an inch or two wider than the root ball is sufficient. I know it says it doesn't need a big pot, but have you seen the size of some lavender bushes?
That's probably because they're put in a bit. Would they have been put in a bigger pot so it just spread, or would they have had lots of lavender planted in it?
I don't know.
Tell us in the comments if you know the answer to that.
My seeds ever sprout, I'll let you know. The important thing is that the pot drains well. Mix your pot and soil in equal parts sand and put a layer of loose gravel in the bottom of the pot before adding your soil. This will encourage drainage. Water when the soil feels dry and try not to wet the leaves. Make sure your lavender plant gets plenty of sunlight.
Harvesting and storage. For the best quality herb, harvest lavender flowers just as buds are beginning to open. Cut long stems and braid them into a lavender wand or hang them to dry individually.
I really like the sound of lavender wand.
Me too.
Magical attributes. Lavender is masculine, which I also found very odd. Because I don't think of masculine energy when I think of lavender, because it's very like floral and sweet and, like dainty.
Dainty. Yeah, I was just about to say dainty and floral. I mean, is that just society and our minds, though, telling us that floral isn't masculine, though?
Impossibility, right? Roman soldiers used lavender.
Mm.
So
Maybe it's just the men of today's society then.
possibility.
Sorry to all the men out there.
And associated with mercury and cow peppers herbal. It is also associated with the element of air and the astrological sign Virgo. It may be used as an asperging herb to sprinkle water for purification purposes, and dried lavender sticks or wands can be burnt like incense. It is also used in spells to sharpen the mind, encourage or strengthen pure love, and encourage fertility.
Household use. Lavender deters fleas and moths. Place sachets of lavender buds or lavender wands in cupboards and closets, or stuff them into pet bedding to help deter pests from these areas. Also, put sachets of lavender in your dryer to scent your laundry. These can be reused several times.
Healing attributes. The scent of lavender is relaxing and uplifting all at once, making it a great aromatherapy for stressed out or depressed individuals. I actually have someone on my social media. She's got a neurodivergent child, and lavender like makes them like really hyperactive. She's like, what? Like, I tried lavender to try and make them chill out, and no, I should have learned from last time. Jeez.
Wow. I mean, I suppose that can go for anything, though. It can be, even if it's the majority of people that it helps to relax. I suppose it could have an adverse effect on a few individuals, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like anything could.
Definitely, everyone reacts to stuff in different ways, but it's like the known thing, isn't it? Like lavender will help you relax, like it's calming, soothing. And then like she tries it and it's just like, no, complete opposite reaction.
That's so unfortunate. Because what do you turn to if lavender's not an option? Look for, maybe I'd say look for something that says like gives you an energy boost.
I mean, like orange or something. Like try that.
Try that. Yeah. Try something citrusy if that helps.
Try adding some lavender oil to your bath, or add it to a mild oil for a relaxing massage at the end of a hard day. Stuffing a pillow with lavender buds may help insomniatics relax and fall asleep and soothe headaches.
Culinary use. Lavender is a good addition to wedding cakes because of its delicate flavour and its association with love and fertility. Didn't know that either. To make lavender flavoured sugar, layer dried lavender buds and sugar in a jar and let it sit in a dark place for about a month. Sift out the lavender buds and enjoy your sugar in delicately flavoured cakes, custards, and teas.
Really want to try lavender sugar now. I've had vanilla sugar. Like, you get like the vanilla pods.
Yeah.
I've had vanilla sugar made with like vanilla pods before, homemade like stuff. Pretty sure it was coconut vanilla sugar, mate. Oh, so good. I really want to try lavender sugar. Caution. The essential oil of lavender is particularly potent and should be used carefully. Large amounts of lavender should not be consumed internally by pregnant women or nursing mothers.
Thanks for joining us on today's episode. We hope you learned something new. We know we did. Please like, subscribe, and ding the bell so you don't miss future uploads.